Are you ready to get your fix?
With the Wicks here on this beautiful Friday, September 8th, 2022, and welcome to the show. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe and that notification bell if you want endless amounts of NFL content, literally breaking news, you get it, we got it all here. So for the new viewers and the returning viewers that haven't hit that sub yet, please do so. It would help me reach my goal of 100 subs by October 1st. We're currently at 81, and I believe it is very doable. So let's get right to it. Last night, we actually had some NFL football to be excited about. It felt like I was in heaven, right? Because we go 200 plus days of nothing. Okay, we got to watch the NBA, at least the end of the NBA. Who likes to do that? As long as my Wolves are in there, we are good, but they're not that great. So, and then we got to go watch the Twins and yada yada. But last night was electrifying, right? We get to go watch the Rams in SoFi Stadium at their home taking on the Buffalo Bills. This was a marquee matchup, a massive matchup because, look, the reigning defending Super Bowl champion Rams are a good football team. They did lose a couple key pieces like Von Miller, who, was actually on the opposing sidelines last night. He actually had a sack on the opening drive of the game. Massive deal for him. And they also lose OBJ. How well is their team going to be? They also lose, their offensive mastermind, if you will, or play calling mastermind, or not really play calling, but playmaker in Kevin O'Connell to the Minnesota Vikings. They lose Wes Phillips. So they lost a lot. So the real question was, how well will this Rams team bounce back? Last night, they got spanked, absolutely spanked by a Buffalo Bills team that is projected to win, or they are Super Bowl favorites. Okay, and they have the MVP favorite in Josh Allen at quarterback, and my God, okay, that man is something else. He is going to go on an absolute tear this season with, the likes of Stephon Diggs, who balled out, and Gabriel Davis. Gabriel Davis, by the way, has 12 touchdowns in his last 46 catches. Just let that sink in for a little bit. 12 tutties on 46 catches, on his last 46 catches. Ridiculous, right? They don't even need another wide receiver. However, maybe they bring in the likes of OBJ to have a nice 1, 2, and 3 punch right there at the wide receiver position, but do they need it? At this point, nah, not really. However, this game did start a little rocky, a lot of interceptions, it was back and forth football. Who's going to really, take control of this ball game? Then we get to the second half. It was all Bills from there. But even in the first half, I think the Bills, you could kind of see that it was the Bills game right from the get-go all the way till the end of the first half. And then once they started the second half, you really could tell the Rams are not going to win this ball game. It sucks. I don't know what was going on. Matthew Stafford did have surgery on his throwing elbow this offseason. Maybe that was bugging him a little bit. Or maybe it was a Super Bowl hangover. I have no idea what happened. But this Buffalo Bills team, to me, was just the better team of the night. They're going to be an amazing squad this entire season. I can't wait to see what they do. So let's take a look at their stats from last night. The game ended at 31-10. Buffalo Bills taking the dub over the Los Angeles Rams, start the season 1-0. Now Josh Allen balled out like I mentioned earlier. Only incompleted, or he completed 26 of 31 passes, 5 incompletions. That's awesome. 297 yards passing, 3 passing touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He also had like 50-some yards on the ground, had a rushing touchdown. Same ordeal that happened last year, right? I talked about it quite a bit where they need to find a true running back. Yes, Devin Singletary did have those 8 carries, 48 yards, 2 catches, 14 yards. But he's not a legit franchise running back because Josh Allen was the Bills' leading rusher. And that was exactly what was happening all last year. Something has to change in that department. Hopefully James Cook can bounce back from the fumble he had last night. Very unfortunate event that took place, but I'm sure he'll get another shot. Now you look at Stephon Diggs, who is going to be Stephon Diggs whether you like it or not. The man, 8 catches, 122 yards, and a tutty on the night. The Bills dominated the Rams, in which Matthew Stafford did okay, but no, he didn't do good, okay? He did absolutely terrible. 29 of 41 passing, 240 yards, one touchdown and 3 interceptions. And those interceptions were bad, like very, very bad interceptions. Then you look at Darrell Henderson, their running back, who I was kind of surprised got the start over Cam Akers. I thought Cam Akers was going to be the dude. Wasn't the case. He had 13 carries, 47 yards, 5 catches for 26 yards. And then their superstar wide receiver, who was the Triple Crown winner, 13 catches, 128 yards, and a touchdown for Cooper Kupp. Now, it does seem as if this team goes as Cooper Kupp goes. If Cooper Kupp doesn't get the ball, nobody gets the ball. The Rams fall apart. Yes, he had the ball, had 13 catches last night, but it seems as if Matthew Stafford was only targeting Cooper Kupp. Allen Robinson was nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found, and that's troublesome, right? Because he comes over from the Chicago Bears and is a stud wide receiver, and they just didn't use him. Kupp is going to be the go-to guy until proven otherwise, and I think they need to do something. They need to change something for next week because they got absolutely blown out of the building by the Buffalo Bills, who, in my opinion, will go to the Super Bowl. Yes, I know it's only week 1. I know. But they are unreal. They have the best defense by far in the National Football League. That offense, if they can find a running game, a balance in the running game without having to use Josh Allen, they are going to be nearly unstoppable this season. So the Bills last night, first game of the NFL season, absolutely demolished the Los Angeles Rams, and I can't wait to see what happens weeks after this, next week, and even the rest of this weekend. Sunday, we have a full slate of games, a lot of good ones. Then Monday night, we finished off with Russ Wilson taking on his former team, the Seattle Seahawks. So anyways, have a great rest of your day. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Hit that sub and that bell so you're notified when we drop a video. The goal is 100 subscribers. We'll see you tomorrow, and you just got your fix with the Wicks.